Have you found yourself walking less these days? Maybe it's your knees flaring up after a short stroll, or perhaps you notice your balance isn't quite what it used to be. If that sounds familiar, let me tell you something important. You are not alone. And more importantly, this is not the end of your movement journey. Many people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s start noticing a decline in how much they walk. Sometimes it's because of joint pain. Other times, fatigue, medical conditions, or fear of falling get in the way. And sadly, the common response is to simply stop moving. But here's the problem. When you stop moving, your body gets weaker, your independence shrinks, and your confidence takes a hit. Here's the good news. Walking less doesn't mean you have to do less. In fact, there are 5 smarter ways to move that are easier on your joints, better for your balance, and more effective for your health than just trying to push yourself to walk when it's painful or scary. In this video, we'll go deep into each one. Real alternatives to walking that help you stay active, mobile, and strong, even if your feet aren't covering as many steps as before. Stick around to the end, because we also have a bonus tip that could change how you think about aging altogether. Let's begin with the first and perhaps most overlooked solution. Habit 1. Water-based exercise, the gentle power of movement. Without gravity. When walking becomes difficult, the best way forward might be downward into the water. Water exercise, also called aquatic therapy or hydrofitness, is not just for swimmers. It's one of the most effective low-impact exercises for older adults who struggle with joint pain, arthritis, back issues, or mobility challenges. Here's why. In water, you weigh less, up to 90% less. That means your knees, hips, and spine no longer have to bear the full burden of your body weight. Instead of pounding the pavement, you glide, float, and move with ease. Suddenly, motions that were painful on land become fluid and effortless in water. But this isn't just about comfort. It's about results. Water provides natural resistance, which builds strength. Every time you lift your leg or push against the water with your arm, you're engaging muscles, improving circulation, and enhancing joint flexibility. And because water resistance is omnidirectional, you're working your whole body, arms, core, legs, without even realizing it. Let's look at some examples of what you can do. Beginner water moves, aqua walking. Simply walk from one end of the shallow pool to the other. Try forward, backward, and sideways. Leg swings. Hold the pool edge and gently swing your leg front to back. Water arm curls. With or without aqua dumbbells. Curl your arms to strengthen your biceps and shoulders. Intermediate to advanced options. Water aerobics. Join a class for guided routines set to music, often led by certified senior fitness instructors. Aqua Zumba, a fun, social workout that blends Latin rhythms with easy water-based dance moves. Pool circuits. Alternate exercises like jogging in place, flutter kicks, and push-ups on the pool wall. Even just 20 to 30 minutes in the pool, 2 or 3 times a week, can dramatically reduce stiffness, boost your cardiovascular health, and improve your confidence in movement. And yes, even if you don't swim, you can participate fully. Many pools offer shallow-end options, flotation belts, and even warm water therapy sessions. If there's a secret weapon for seniors who want to stay active while walking less, it's water. Water doesn't just support your body, it lifts your spirit. Habit 2. Strength training. Your muscles are your new best friend. If you're walking less, you may notice more than just reduced steps. Everyday tasks like standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, or even carrying groceries might start to feel harder. That's because as we age, our muscle mass naturally declines, a condition called sarcopenia. But here's the powerful truth. You can reverse much of that muscle loss at any age. Yes, even into your 90s, through strength training. Let's get one thing straight. When we say strength training, we're not talking about lifting heavy barbells at the gym. We're talking about simple, functional movements that help your body do what it needs to do. Get up, move around, and stay steady. Why strength training is essential as you walk less. When walking becomes limited, muscles that once got regular use start to weaken. Without intervention, This leads to a dangerous cycle. Less walking, more weakness, higher fall risk, even less movement. It's a trap. Strength training breaks that cycle. It keeps your core, hips, thighs, and upper body strong so that even if you're not logging thousands of steps a day, you're still building and maintaining the physical foundation of independence. And there are even more hidden benefits. Stronger bones. Resistance exercises help prevent or slow osteoporosis. Improve metabolism. Muscle burns more calories, helping you maintain a healthy weight. Better glucose control. For those managing diabetes, muscle activity improves insulin sensitivity. Mood and brain boost. Studies show that resistance exercise releases feel-good brain chemicals and may slow cognitive decline. Strength exercises you can do at home. You don't need fancy machines. Here's what strength training can look like in your living room. 1. Sit to stand from a chair. This mimics standing up from the couch or toilet. Super functional. Start seated in a firm chair. Cross your arms or reach forward. Push through your heels to stand. Lower back down slowly. Repeat 10 times. 2. Wall push-ups. Great for upper body and core. Stand a few feet from a wall. Place your hands on the wall at shoulder height. Lower yourself toward the wall, then push back. Do 10 to 15 powtórzeń. 3. Heel raises targets calves and improves ankle stability. Hold on to the back of a chair. Raise your heels, lifting your body upward. Slowly lower. Repeat 10 to 20 times. 4. Mini squats. With support from a countertop or sink, bend your knees slightly and return to standing. Go only as low as feels safe. 5. Resistance band rows. If you have a resistance band, wrap it around a sturdy post, grab both ends, and pull toward your chest while squeezing your shoulder blades. How to start safely. Start with 2 sessions per week, about 20 to 30 minutes each. Focus on slow, controlled movements. No jerky motions. Use a stable surface or chair for support when needed. Don't worry if you can't do many reps at first. The goal is consistency, not perfection. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Within weeks, you may find it easier to get out of bed, climb stairs, or walk to your mailbox. And most importantly, you'll feel stronger, physically and emotionally. Remember, muscles are like money in the bank. Every squat, push, or pull is a deposit into your independence account. Habit 3, balance training. The invisible skill that keeps you standing tall. When you think about aging, what scares you most? For many seniors, the answer is simple but serious: falling. Falls are the #1 cause of injury-related death among adults over 65. And yet, balance, our best defense against falling, is often the most overlooked aspect of fitness. Especially when walking becomes difficult, improving balance isn't just helpful, it's critical. The good news? Balance isn't something you either have or don't have. It's a skill, and like any skill, it can be trained and improved even in your 70s, 80s, or beyond. Why balance declines with age and less walking. Walking regularly activates multiple balance systems at once: your eyes, your inner ear, vestibular system, your muscles and joints, proprioception, and your brain. When walking slows down, these systems get less practice, and your body slowly loses its stabilizer skills. This leads to common issues: shuffling rather than stepping, difficulty turning or changing direction, increased fear of falling, reliance on walkers or walls for support. But with intentional balance training, you can retrain your body to stay centered, grounded, and responsive, even if you aren't walking as much. Easy and effective balance. Exercises at home. No fancy equipment needed, just your body, a sturdy chair, and a few minutes. 1. Tandem stance. Heel to toe stand. Stand next to a chair or countertop. Place one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching toe. Hold this position for 10 to 30 seconds, then switch feet. Too hard? Try stepping feet just halfway in line. This challenges your proprioception, your ability to sense where your body is in space. 2. Single leg stance. Stand on one foot, using a chair or wall for light support. Try to hold for 10 seconds, then switch legs. As you improve, use less support or close your eyes to increase difficulty. This builds ankle stability and core control. 3. Weight shifts. Stand with feet shoulder width apart. Gently shift your weight from left to right. Then try front to back shifts. This teaches your body how to adjust during motion. Great for walking and turning. 4. Marching in place. Stand tall, raise one knee, then the other in a slow marching rhythm. Do this near a support surface until you feel steady. It activates your hip flexors and reinforces upright posture and coordination. 5. Tai Chi or gentle yoga. These movement practices are exceptional for balance, breath control, and mental focus. Even short routines, 10 to 15 minutes, can reduce fall risk by up to 40%, according to multiple studies. The mental side of balance training isn't just physical, it boosts confidence. Fear of falling is one of the most paralyzing emotions for older adults. It leads people to avoid stairs, refuse outings, or stay in bed longer. But as you retrain your balance, your brain also learns to trust your body again. Your steps become more sure. Your posture improves naturally. Your confidence to leave the house or move freely rises. And perhaps most importantly, balance exercises help reconnect your mind and body, a vital connection that promotes both mobility and mental wellness as you age. Eater pro tips. Practice balance daily. Even 5 to 10 minutes makes a difference. Always perform near a stable surface or with a friend present. Go slow. Wobbling is not failure, it's how your body learns. Keep your eyes open until you feel truly stable. Then progress by closing them briefly. Balance training is like updating your body's internal GPS. It tells your muscles exactly where to go and how to stay upright. And when walking gets harder, it becomes even more important to stay rooted, steady, and strong. Habit 4, low-impact cardio. How to keep your heart young without taking a single step. Let's talk about your heart. You may be walking less these days, but that doesn't mean your heart has to suffer for it. Cardiovascular health is one of the biggest predictors of longevity and vitality as we age. It determines how much energy you have, how well your brain functions, how fast you recover from illness, and how likely you are to remain independent. And while walking is traditionally seen as the go-to cardio for seniors, it's not your only option. If walking has become painful, tiring, or risky, don't worry. There are low-impact cardio alternatives that can give you all the heart-healthy benefits without the joint strain. What is low-impact cardio? Low-impact cardio is any activity that increases your heart rate without placing high stress on your joints. It works your cardiovascular system while protecting your knees, hips, and spine. This makes it perfect for seniors with arthritis, those recovering from injury, people who experience balance issues, anyone who finds walking more challenging. The benefits you still get without stepping outside. Cardio, regardless of how you do it, helps lower blood pressure, improve cholesterol levels, boost circulation, enhance lung capacity, promote better sleep, sharpen memory and mental focus, release natural, feel-good chemicals like endorphins. Even 15 to 20 minutes of cardio, 3 to 5 times per week, can add years to your life and life to your years. Best low-impact cardio options. No long walks required. Let's explore some enjoyable, accessible options that deliver maximum benefit with minimal strain. 1. Stationary cycling. A recumbent bike is great for seniors. It supports your back while letting you pedal at your own pace. Set it up in front of the TV and cycle during your favorite show. Gentle on knees, but highly effective for heart health and leg strength. 2. Seated cardio workouts. You can do full aerobic routines from the comfort of a sturdy chair. Try chair marching, seated jumping jacks, moving arms and feet, or quick arm punches in all directions. These are surprisingly challenging and can elevate your heart rate in just minutes. 3. Mini trampoline rebounder. A gentle bounce while holding a balance bar stimulates circulation, lymphatic drainage, and cardiovascular fitness. Many seniors love the light feeling of rebounding, and it's fun. 4. Dancing, yes, even in place. Turn on your favorite music and move your body. Step side to side, sway, use your arms. Dancing improves coordination, lifts your mood, and strengthens your heart. You don't have to be good, you just have to move. 5. Swimming or aqua aerobics. We mentioned it earlier, but it deserves repeating. Aquatic cardio is one of the safest, most joint-friendly ways to boost heart health. 6. Gentle step aerobics. Using a small step stool or a thick book, step up and down at your own pace while holding onto a counter or wall. Mix and match for maximum benefit. Don't feel pressured to commit to one single type. The best routine is the one that feels fun, doable, and safe. You might dance on Mondays and Fridays. Use a stationary bike on Wednesdays. Do chair cardio on rainy days. The goal is to keep your heart engaged, even if your feet are taking a break. Habit 5. Flexibility and warm-ups. The forgotten key to pain-free aging. By the time we reach our 60s, 70s, and 80s, many of us accept stiffness as just part of getting older. We wake up with tight backs. Our necks don't turn as far as they used to. Our legs feel heavy. And when we sit too long, whether on the couch, in the car, or at the dining table, it can take a full minute just to straighten up again. But what if I told you that this daily stiffness is not inevitable? Much of the discomfort we associate with aging comes from lost flexibility, not from aging itself. And the best part? You can restore a lot of that mobility with just a few minutes of gentle, consistent flexibility training and warm-ups. Why flexibility matters more as you walk less. When you walk frequently, your joints get subtle stretches throughout the day. Your hips rotate, your calves lengthen, your ankles bend and flex. But when walking becomes less frequent, your muscles and joints don't get that regular motion, and that leads to shortened muscle fibers, reduced range of motion, increased risk of falls, greater joint pain, especially in the spine, hips, and shoulders. Inactivity makes the body tighten up, but the solution doesn't require painful yoga or bending like a gymnast. Instead, think of it this way. Your body is like a sponge. It moves better when warm and hydrated. Gentle stretching and warm-up routines prepare your body to move, reduce injury risk, and even improve your mood and energy. Daily warm-up and flexibility routine, 10 to 15 minutes. Do this first thing in the morning or before any activity. 1. Neck circles and tilts. Slowly turn your head side to side, then tilt ear to shoulder. Finish with gentle neck circles. Helps relieve tension from sleep and improves blood flow to the brain. 2. Shoulder rolls and arm swings. Roll shoulders forward and back. Then swing arms across your chest and overhead. Great for posture, shoulder mobility, and reducing upper back tightness. 3. Spinal twists, seated or standing. Sit tall or stand. Gently rotate your torso left and right. Keep hips still and focus on the twist from the waist. A lifesaver for a stiff back and digestion. 4. Hip circles. Place hands on your hips and gently rotate your pelvis in a circle. Loosens the lower spine and hip joints. 5. Hamstring stretch. Sit at the edge of a chair. Extend one leg straight with heel on the floor. Lean forward slightly until you feel a stretch behind the thigh. Hold 15 to 30 seconds, then switch. 6. Ankle circles and toe taps. Lift one foot, make gentle ankle circles, then tap toes on the floor. This promotes better blood flow and prevents foot cramps. Want more? Try gentle stretching classes. If you'd like to go beyond the basics, look for senior yoga classes, chair or mat-based, stretch and move classes offered at many senior centers, Online videos designed for 60-plus flexibility. Don't be intimidated. These aren't about twisting into a pretzel. They're about breathing, stretching, and releasing tension you didn't even know you were carrying. Why warm-ups are a daily reset button. Warm-ups don't just prepare you for movement. They wake up your nervous system, lubricate your joints, improve circulation to your muscles, calm your mind and reduce anxiety. And when done consistently, they make every other activity, walking, sitting, sleeping, feel easier. Think of flexibility training as the oil in your engine. Without it, parts grind, creak, and wear out. But with just a little each day, your body runs smoother, longer, and more efficiently. So if walking isn't as easy as it once was, don't give up on movement. Switch your focus to flexibility. It might just be the key to reclaiming the ease and comfort you thought was gone for good. Bonus tip: health screenings. The prevention secret that keeps you moving. You might be surprised to hear this, but one of the most powerful ways to keep moving freely as you age doesn't involve exercise at all. It's about staying one step ahead of the silent health conditions that can sneak up and take your mobility away. We're talking about routine health screenings, the unsung heroes of healthy aging. When you walk less, your risk for complications like blood clots, circulation issues, osteoporosis, and heart problems can go up. But when you catch these conditions early, before they cause damage, you can often stop or even reverse them. Here are some of the most important screenings that active seniors, and especially those walking less, should prioritize. 1. Cardiovascular screenings includes blood pressure, cholesterol, and heart rhythm checks, like an EKG. Why it matters? Silent heart disease is one of the biggest threats to older adults, and symptoms often show up too late. Shortness of breath, dizziness, fatigue. Prevention tip: track your blood pressure at home weekly and discuss irregularities with your doctor. 2. Bone density testing, especially important for women over 65 and men over 70. Why it matters? If you're walking less, your bones get less mechanical stress, one of the key factors for bone strength. Undetected osteoporosis makes falls more dangerous. Prevention tip: calcium and vitamin D plus strength training can drastically reduce fracture risk, but you need to know your baseline. 3. Cognitive screenings. Early detection of mild cognitive impairment can help you slow or even reverse decline. Why it matters? Memory loss affects more than your brain. It also affects your safety while moving and walking. Prevention tip: pair screenings with brain-challenging games and physical exercise to keep your mind sharp. 4. Foot health and neuropathy checks. For those with diabetes or circulation issues, foot health is vital. Why it matters? Numbness or wounds can go unnoticed and lead to infections, balance loss, or even amputation. Prevention tip: check your feet daily. Keep toenails trimmed, skin moisturized, and see a podiatrist regularly. 5. Vision and hearing tests. Your balance, reaction time, and confidence walking are all linked to good vision and hearing. Why it matters? Falls often begin with a missed step you didn't see or a sound you didn't hear. Prevention tip: update your glasses, prescription yearly, and wear hearing aids if prescribed. They are tools of independence, not signs of decline. Prevention is power. It's easy to skip these appointments when you feel fine, but remember, many of the conditions that limit your ability to move start silently. Regular screenings empower you to make small changes before problems grow big. The message is simple: stay ahead of illness and you stay ahead of immobility. Because the best movement habit of all is the one that keeps you healthy enough to move. Conclusion: you hold the pen to the next chapter. So here's the truth no one tells you loudly enough. Just because you're walking less doesn't mean you're doing less. Your body may change with age, but your spirit, your strength, and your desire to thrive do not. Whether it's gliding through warm water, building muscle with sit-to-stands, standing tall with balance training, dancing from your chair, or gently stretching each morning, you are still in motion. And movement is life. Let the world measure steps. You measure progress by how alive you feel. You are not your step count. You are not your past limitations. You are more than what you used to do. You are writing a new story in your 60s, 70s, and 80s. And every time you choose one of these habits, you're choosing vitality over decline, courage over fear, and wisdom over worry. So start today. Move gently, move smartly, move proudly. Because even if you're walking less, you are still walking forward. If this video helped you feel empowered, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs a little encouragement, and subscribe to Elderly and Wise for more uplifting content. And in the comments below, tell us, which of these habits will you try this week? We read every comment, and your story might inspire someone else to take their first step, whether it's into a pool, onto a chair, or simply into a new chapter of health.